Hello and welcome to this week's live Karatbars presentation. My name is Brian McGinty. For those of you who don't know me, I've been a sales trainer for the past 19 years. This is my 20th year now. I've been with Karatbars International since 2013, and the purposes of this presentation is to give you a fast start guide to Karatbars International. Whenever people join a sales company for the first time, they don't know the product really well, they don't really know what they're talking about, to be fair. So the idea in this presentation is that I record this presentation every week and I give people the basics. I give you a fast start guide to Karatbars International so that you do know what it's about. Then imagine if you did decide to join Karatbars International today, then tomorrow you could send other people to this presentation and they could learn what Karatbars International is all about. As a sales trainer, I know it's very important to go out with people and to help them get their first sales. Obviously, Karatbars International is primarily an online business, so I can't be everywhere in the world with different people helping them. So this presentation, I record it every week or so. I upload it onto YouTube. I upload it onto a website, so that if you do decide to join Karatbars International, you have somewhere you can actually send potential clients and you can send potential customers so they can learn about Karatbars International. Now, I do help over 3,700 people around the world with their businesses in over 100 countries. As I said already, I've been a sales trainer for 19 years. I've helped over 14,000 people around the world start their own business. So a lot of training, I do a lot of training for people. I do a lot of training for my team. If you do decide to join Karatbars International as part of my group, you will be given free support. I will give you the details of that at the end. That's free telephone support, Viber, WhatsApp, Skype, one-to-one on the telephone. We can do that for you, that's no problem. But all we do ask is that you do watch this presentation to the very end. Karatbars International is a category creator. This type of business had never been done before. So a lot of people assume Karatbars is an investment business. People assume it's an MLM. It's none of those things. I work with direct sales companies. I always have done. I'm not interested in Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, MLM business I'm not interested in. But I am interested in Karatbars International because it is none of those things. Now, if you do take the time to listen to the next 45 minutes, you will understand that. You will have answers to over 90% of your questions. We have a very simple sales system as well that will help you show potential customers what Karatbars International is all about. And as we go through the presentation, I'll explain that as well. What I can say to you is it's the best company I have worked with in 19 years. The company is only 5 years into a fantastic 10-year plan, and I'm sure you'll be as excited as I am and everybody in my group is by the time you've watched this presentation. Now, a little disclaimer before I start. Income examples are approximate examples and nothing more than that. Your income does depend on each individual's effort and your own personal business generated. Alright, so without any further ado, I'll get started. So, if you're going to join Karatbars International, if you're going to join any company, any direct sales company in the world, you need to know who the company are. I would never ever join a business unless I knew who the people were running the business. So, Karatbars International are a private registered company, and Karatbars sell 24 carat 999.9, not 999.1 or 18 carat or 9 carat. It's 24 carat 999.9 currency grade gold products. I underline the word products there. Karatbars is not about investing. It's not an investment business. That's the first big misconception when people look at this business. They assume that whenever people buy gold, it's about investing in the price of gold. It's not. The company have been operating successfully now for 5 years. This is not some sort of pre-launch. I get sent emails every day from people around the world telling me about the next great pre-launch. Well, let me tell you, I have a list here of 3,500 launches last year that never got through 12 months. Do not join the next big thing. And people say to me, early bird gets the worm. Well, there's another phrase, the second mouse gets the cheese, which equally applies. Don't be thinking that you're getting in early and getting in there and first mover advantage and all these things that people talk about. It's nonsense. It's the quickest way to losing your money. This Karatbars International have been operating successfully for 5 years. Everything is in place for you to start making money today. Customers buy products and they have them delivered. As I said, this is not about investing in gold. Customers simply buy Karatbars products, I'll explain the range in a few minutes, and they have those products delivered to their home. The company have long-running partnerships with companies like FedEx and MasterCard. You do not get easy contracts with companies, billion-dollar companies like FedEx and MasterCard, unless you're a proper, legit business, which Karatbars is. The reason I'm telling you all these things as well is just to reaffirm to you that this is not some fly-by-night company, and it's a real, genuine, solid business. There are over 250,000 affiliates and customers in 123 countries around the world. To put that in context, I came into the business in 2013. There were 60,000 affiliates and customers in 57 countries. So you can see the growth there. And as I said, Karatbars are working through a plan. It's a German company. They're very methodical in how they do things. And the plan is to open in 194 countries. There are plans to establish a Karatbars bank. I was over there in head office in Germany. The owner of the company was telling me different things that they're planning on doing. So fantastic plans going forward for the business as well. As I said already, and I want to make perfectly clear, this is not some sort of pyramid scheme, and it's not an MLM business either. Reason for that, if you don't know the difference, is with MLMs, there's always a cost to join. There's no cost to join with Karatbars International. There's no cost to earn with Karatbars International. You can register for an account whenever you finish watching this presentation. You can register for an account and you can start building your business today for free. There are no fees to keep your account active, which is always common in MLM. If we think about companies like Herbalife, you have to buy, if you're a promoter, you have to buy a certain amount of product every week or every month. In Karatbars, there are no fees, there are no subscriptions or anything like that. This cannot be considered any sort of MLM business. The company provide excellent support, daily training, and I, as part of my group, provide one-to-one help. So you get the advantage of the fact that I have 19 years experience, that I have already helped 14,000 people around the world start their own home businesses. So you can get the benefit of that through myself and through the person who's introduced you into our team as well. The company have a fantastic reputation both online and offline. I always say to people, go out there and find someone who's in the company who's not happy. That's the marker of what you're looking for. Don't be reading blogs that people have written to try and sell Google adverts. I've done some videos on this. There are bloggers out there who simply find a company that's doing well, stick the word scam at the end of it, and of course people search Karatbars scam, or they search Herbalife scam or Amway scam, and of course that's the first thing that comes up. All these people are interested in doing is selling Google adverts around the nonsense that they're actually typing. Unfortunately, free speech means we can't do anything about that, but as I said, Karatbars have a fantastic reputation both online and offline. I've been with the company, as I said, since 2013. I have not met anyone yet in the company who's unhappy. I've never had a customer of mine ring me up and say, Brian, I don't like the product. I don't like the products I've delivered. So to me, that's fantastic, considering that I work with a group of over 3,000 people. The best thing about Karatbars International is you can start today. You can start earning immediately from today, and you get paid in cash every week as well. So if you do the work, unlike MLM businesses and all these other type of businesses that pay people monthly and very confused and diluted ways, you simply sell your products this week and you'll get paid for those next week. So a few more pictures of the office. I like to show people that this is a real company, very open company. You can get onto support and you can speak to the support staff. You can go to Germany, you can walk into the offices. That's the offices there. They're in a place called Walhingerstraße in Stuttgart. I was there, and as you can see, that's me in the picture in the bottom right. I'm the smaller person in the middle there. So on the right of me is the head of operations, Thomas Schwarner, and then to the left of me in that picture is the owner of the company, Mr. Harold Seitz. So fantastic. I had a great time there. Picture on the top there, you can see the offices. They're absolutely beautiful. I was talking to different support staff there. I was talking to the IT team. Very well organized, very professional business, as you'd expect in Germany anyway. And it was great to just go there and see those people. So Karatbars, real company, real business, real offices there in Germany, as I said, and you can get through to the support staff and telephone and email if you need to speak to someone as well, which is really, really good. Now let me talk about gold and paper for a little moment. Personally, it's only a personal thought, but I believe that paper money, and over the next 5 to 10 years, I believe that the dollar is getting closer and closer to crashing. I believe the same thing's happening with the euro. Only yesterday we had the Greeks who decided to go with a far left government. They're talking about renegotiating their austerity package. We have things like last week, whenever the Swiss franc was decoupled from the euro. One hedge fund in Florida last week, you didn't see this in the news probably, but one hedge fund in Florida lost $800 and $20 million of its customers' money last week and went into administration because they were gambling on the Swiss franc. The problem with banks and the problem with paper money is paper money was only ever created as a gold substitute. Now, if you understand this, you'll understand Karatbars. Gold, paper money, the first dollar that was ever printed, actually said on it that you could actually take the dollar, take it back to the bank, and you could exchange it back for the gold. The idea was that the bank would keep the gold, they would give you an IOU, otherwise known as a dollar, for that gold, and you could always take that paper money back into the bank and exchange it for gold. Now, the problem was that the banks, that was how banks were meant to work. Banks then started gambling with people's money that was put in the bank. They then ran out of money to gamble with, and then upped at 1971 and fighting wars overseas. They didn't have enough money to do that with either. But the problem was they didn't have enough gold and storage to back up the paper that they were printing. So 1971, President Nixon, as an example, cut the gold standard. That basically meant that the government could keep on printing paper money. Now, this type of quantitative easing that's been going on at the minute, this is what's brought down the Roman Empire, it brought down the Greek Empire, it has brought down every empire, because every empire goes fighting wars, they run out of money, they keep printing more and more money, the money goes to a value of zero, and then people go back to gold. This is what always has happened. That's why the gold standard was created in the first place, and again, countries again are in trillions and billions of debt. Last week, the Eurozone printed another $1 trillion of euros to try and hold up the nations within Europe. There's a major disaster coming. Everybody's feeling very safe and secure that there isn't in their own little countries, but people in certain countries are actually waking up to the idea that having all your money in paper money is not a good idea. Now, gold, on the other hand, has never let us down in 5,000 years of history. You can buy a nice suit today with an ounce of gold. An ounce of gold would have bought you a nice suit in the Middle Ages. An ounce of gold would also bought you a nice suit in Roman times. So gold has never lost its buying power. Now, another way to describe it is, if you can imagine you earned $100 today, and you took that $100 and put it in the bank for a pension. Well, whenever you get that, I'm 37, so whenever I get that $100 back in 30 years' time, I can't buy the same goods and services with that $100 in 30 years' time as I could have done today. So that today I'm getting payment for my labour, but then whenever the government or whenever the pension fund gives it back to me, I can't then buy what I could with the dollar as I could at the time that I earned it. Now, let's imagine if you changed your paper money into gold today, rather than putting it in a bank or into a pension. If you changed it for physical gold, then you could actually take that physical gold whenever you retire and change it into whatever the paper money is at that time, and that would buy you a hell of a lot more paper money then than it would have done if you'd have just changed your money into paper money and put it in the bank. Now, if that makes sense to you, you will understand the reasons why you need to own physical gold. Now, most wealthy people are advised that they should have between 15 and 25% of their actual money in physical gold. People like Donald Trump and Warren Buffett always have a certain amount in physical gold, but the problem is that the average person, you, me, if you like, watching this presentation, has never been able to own physical gold. Now, let me just take a look. Let me show you gold money versus paper money. If you had $100,000 in gold in 1932, that $100,000 in gold would be worth $4.4 million today. So let's take this forward again. Imagine if you had $100,000 of gold today, how much would that be worth in 20, 30 years' time going forward? Now, if you had $100,000 in 1932 in cash, in paper money, fiat, paper money, then that $100,000 in cash would be worth $2,000 today. Not the same as what it was worth whenever you earned it in 1932. And this is the point. Gold is money. Paper is just an IOU against gold. That was the whole idea. Governments ran out of gold in the vault, so they started printing more money. And in every civilization, going back through the history of time, every single civilization has collapsed because of that simple fact. Now, the problem is the average person can't afford to go and buy gold bullion. And this is where Karatbars International comes in. This is what Karatbars International is all about. If I could describe it in a sentence, Karatbars is giving the average person the ability to own their own gold bullion and to buy it in small weights. And the small weights are 1 gram, 2.5 gram and 5 gram. And you can see there in the picture on the right, at the very top, that's a 1 gram. The 4 in the centre are 2.5 grams, and the 2 at the bottom are 5 grams. Now this allows me, my auntie, my uncle, my cousins to go to the Karatbars website. If, for example, they had €53 today and they could afford to buy a gram of gold, then they could change some of their devaluing paper money into gold, and they could have that gold delivered to their home. That is the point. It's about having physical possession of your old gold bullion as a hedge against inflation, and inflation always happens, so it's a hedge against inflation, so that whenever you're, rather than saving in a bank, which fritters away and gets eaten up by interest and charges and inflation, you can change some of your money into gold, which again would be a much better pension fund and a much better way to secure your money. Karatbars is opening up gold to the general public. That's what it's all about. It's not for people who can go and buy, if you can go and buy an ounce, buy an ounce. If you can go and buy a kilo, it's $41,000. But most people I know don't have $41,000 sitting around. And most people I know, even if they could buy an ounce at $1,200 today, or whatever it is, most people don't have $1,200, and there isn't exactly a high street a shop in the high street which will sell you an ounce of gold. It's not something people are used to. That's what I'm saying. Karatbars is a category creator. It's never been done before, so we almost have to re-educate people into the value of owning their own gold bullion again. And that's why I do this presentation, because if you become a Karatbars affiliate and you want to build your own business, it's difficult to explain this to people face to face, which is why we do the presentations and we can talk to people about it over a period of time. Now, Karatbars is a products-based business as well. If you like selling products, you will never sell anything as nice as this. I've sold many products in my life, property and insurance and different things. Whenever you hand someone a Karatbar, whenever you hand someone some physical pure gold, 999.9 pure gold bullion in their hand, the reaction on that person's face I've never seen with any other product. People will often say, I've never actually held pure gold in my hand. You know, whenever people find a rock and they see something glittering in it, they think they've struck gold. That's the sort of reaction you get to Karatbars products. So if you love selling products, there's nothing nicer than this for you to sell. Now in the top right there we can see Karatbars International Classic Card, which is the 1 gram. Beside that, the 2.5 gram, which is the grey one. Just to the right, you can see a support a good thing, which buy a gram of gold, which is the charity card. Every time you buy one of these charity cards, there's a donation made to charity over in Tanzania and Africa. That's something, again, my wife was working over in Tanzania for a number of years. So then we have the Karatbars Collection 5 gram card, which is just below that to the left. We have an I Love You card there right beside that. Fantastic, now coming up for Valentine's Day, which is only in the next week or so. 2 weeks, is it? 2 weeks to Valentine's Day. Merry Christmas card, we sold loads of those just before Christmas. We have a Karatbars USA card there. Baby card to the left. If you know anybody having a birth, anybody's going to give birth in the next few months, you can always buy them one of these. All of these cards contain a gram of gold in the centre of them. That's physical gold that person will own. People buy people Christmas cards every year and Christmas presents that get thrown away or sold on eBay. These are gifts that these people will never ever throw away again, and they'll always remember that you're the person that gave it to them. We have a just married card there, so if you know anyone getting married this year, buy them one of those. And then on the bottom right you can see a presentation pack there which has some of the classic cards, and those are just screenshots at the top, but I wanted to actually show you what they physically look like. And so we have the country cards there, 5 gram cards, 2.5 gram cards and 1 gram cards. So loads of great products there. More products again, we have a Bosnia-Herzegovina card, we have a 100 gram multi-pack. Not everyone wants to buy gold by the gram, and Karatbars do an option of buying a 100 gram multi-pack. We have a happy wedding card there. Again, another variation in that. We have a happy birthday at the top. Now everyone in the world has a birthday, so again, this is a great birthday present and it's a great birthday card to give someone. And all the while you're actually selling these products and while you're giving these products to people, people share Karatbars. Karatbars are the same size as a credit card. It's in your wallet. You give someone a gold birthday card, then they will go out that night and they will take it out of their wallet and they'll say, look at this for a birthday card, look at the birthday card I got today. Those people will be interested in where you got that birthday card with a gram of gold in it. And this is all positive for Karatbars International. This is why the company is growing around the world, because the products are so good. We have a prepper card there in the middle, which is from the prepper movement in the USA. Pope John Paul II, who was made a saint last year. Again, that's a Vatican endorsed card. Again, great credibility again for the company. We have congratulations, a merci, Bobby Hull ice skating card, a thank you. And then just to the bottom right there, you can see a lady called Martina Slabakova, who's a Czech Republic world speed skating champion. She's the world champion. There's a fantastic video on YouTube of herself and with Karatbars, and every time people buy one of these Karatbars now, they're actually supporting her and supporting the team. You will see more and more things like this happening. You will see more tie-ups with different sporting organisations. The Vatican, everyone knows the Vatican. We've got speed skating now. There's different countries getting involved. Karatbars International is a global business, as I said, in 123 countries already, and this is a fantastic product range for you to go out there and sell. Christmas cards there were just at Christmas. I just saw a new one. I just took a picture of it and put it in there, which is the Guy Lafleur card. Again, ice skating, you could do this for football, rugby, Gaelic, GAA. There's so many different sports out there, really. You have Aussie rules football, baseball, American football. Loads and loads of potential here for you to go out and sell these products to those types of people. Now, there's a new Karatbars coin which has just been released. As I said, Karatbars are working towards opening their own bank. And what better currency to have than currency that's actually gold backed, that actually has gold in it. The dollar isn't backed by gold anymore. We know a lot of currencies aren't backed by anything anymore. Karatbars now is being used more and more as a currency, which I'll show you a little bit more about that later. Now, the Karatbars branding cards, I just touched on the sports there. You can have a Karatbar made with any design you like on it. Now, if you can have one designed with anything you like on it, well, that means businesses can as well. So if you want to go and speak to a local garage, could be any sort of high-end product. If you consider a Karatbar today is worth about €54, well, that Karatbar is inside the card. If you were selling a car for €10,000, for example, you could easily build that into the sale price. You give that business card to the person who's bought the car. That person will never ever throw away that business card. That business card will remain in their wallet, and people do take them out and show them over and over and over again. This is fantastic advertising for Karatbars International. There is so much room here for someone who wants to do it. If someone just wants to get out there, get the Karatbars branding cards and go and concentrate in businesses, then there's a huge potential to grow yourself a huge business just selling the branding cards alone. As well as that, there's lots of merchandising and promotional material. There's t-shirts. I just got one of those actually. We have a €100 bonus cards. If you're watching this presentation today and you like one of the VIP marketing packages, please don't buy it until you get in touch. We have €100 discount cards which we can give you for those. We have €10 cards, 15, 25, €30 cards. Great ways to close a deal. If you're trying to close a deal on branding cards or any other type of cards, you can always offer someone a discount as well. We have t-shirts at the bottom there, polo shirt, t-shirts. We have brochures. All brochures, as I said, can be downloaded in the back office. There's leaflets, brochures. They're all in PDF format, so you can actually get those downloaded and printed. You can actually buy all this marketing material, including the watches and the cases and everything. You can buy all these materials in the back office as well. Whenever you're finished watching this presentation, you'll need the link from the person who told you about the presentation. Get back to them, and then you simply need to register and you can see all these items here. As I said, Karatbars is free for customers. It's free for affiliates. You can log in there, see all the information right away. Now let me just talk about Karatbars, the basics for a minute. I speak to a lot of people who have been involved with shady, to say the least, online businesses this last few years. There's lots of these cyclers and various different online businesses that promise people loads of money, and there's MLMs out there that promise people loads of money and they never get off the ground. If you've ever been involved with any type of business like that, I want you to forget about it completely whenever you come to Karatbars, because Karatbars does not conform to MLM rules. It doesn't conform to any of those things that you may know about other companies. Let me just go through them quickly and you'll understand. Registration at karatbars.com is completely free for customers and affiliates in 123 countries around the world. All you will need is an affiliate link, which you can get from the person who told you about this presentation. Register, you either click register as an affiliate or register as a customer. Both are free. You can buy whichever products you want whenever you want. So let's imagine you watch this presentation, you want to buy a Valentine's card for your wife or your husband. You can simply log in, you can go to the product purchase section, buy the Valentine's card, pay with a credit card, and that's you done. That's it. Very, very simple. and the price of the product is the price that you pay. You can have your purchases delivered to your home. Of course you can. As I said in the beginning, this is not an investment company. It's nothing to do with that. It's about having physical possession of your own gold, and you should now understand why that is so important. If the dollar, the euro, sterling collapse tomorrow, what have you got to feed your family with? People do not have any physical backup or any insurance against the banks, and the things that are going on at the moment are horrendous out there. There are no sign-up fees, there are no costs or subscriptions to make purchases of any Karatbars products whatsoever. Sounds like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but that's because I want to make it clear there are no sign-up costs, fees, no subscriptions to make any purchases of Karatbars products for any customers in the world. There are no minimum orders or monthly obligations. I have, in the past week, I've had someone buy 10,000 euros worth of cards. I've had a 7,000 euro sale. We have people buying 1 gram every year. We have people who just buy 1 Christmas card every year. It's entirely up to you. So Karatbars is 100% hassle-free for both you as an affiliate, if that's what you want to be, or completely 100% hassle-free if you're a customer. But if you're an affiliate, it's hassle-free for your customers as well. You will find in Karatbars International, because there are no monthly fees, because there are no subscriptions, there's 0 cancellation rate. So anyone who's ever been involved in building up an MLM business where they recruit people and people give up and cancel, none of that stuff happens in Karatbars International because it can't. You can't cancel because there's nothing to cancel from. Imagine Karatbars like an open shop. You're opening a shop on the high street. People walk in, they have a look around at the products, they see something they like, they buy it. If they don't, they walk out again. Fantastic. It means you have a very, very stress-free life. It means you've got you don't have people ringing you up saying, oh, I've been paying out €100 a month on a subscription, I've not earned any money, because that can't happen. Karatbars isn't like any of those other types of businesses. Now, the top 5 Karatbars questions I'm going to answer now. I'm asked these questions all the time. If I talk to someone new today, then they will ask me these questions as well. Number 1, can you buy gold cheaper anywhere else? Very good question. If you want to buy an ounce or a kilo, yes you can, but Karatbars don't sell ounces and kilos. Second thing is, do not go and look up a spot price of gold today, because spot price is not retail. There's another misconception with Karatbars International. People go and look at the price of a gram, then they look up gold price today and they see a price per gram. That's spot price. That's price on the markets. On the gold markets, 90% of the gold that's traded doesn't even exist. Karatbars, we're talking about having your own physical gold in your own possession, in your own home. I'll talk to you a little bit more about prices in a second as well, but that's very important that you understand that. Number 2, what if the price of gold goes down? Well, people ask this in the very first day, but that's only because they don't understand that Karatbars is not about investing in the price of gold going up or down. It's about having your own physical possession of your own gold. It's about selling products to people and earning commission on those products. Number 3, what if Karatbars goes bust? Well, the great thing about gold is, and remember, people buy the gold and have it delivered. We don't need Karatbars batteries to make it work. We don't need Karatbars to be in existence to have any effect on the gold that we've actually bought. Gold as a product, as an element, it doesn't need Karatbars in existence to... Karatbars being in existence or not does not affect its value in any way, shape or form. Gold does not need to be serviced. It doesn't rot, it doesn't tarnish, it doesn't need anybody's outside help at all. It will just always be as it is. Great thing about gold as a product. The other good thing is nobody's ever going to bring out 25 karat gold, so gold is what it is. The same gold that's in those Karatbars has been in existence for millions of years. Storage and delivery, yes, Karatbars will store your gold up to 100 grams for you completely free. That's great if you want to, because there's a delivery charge which is €13.50 inside Europe and €18.50 outside Europe. So normally what I would do is I'd wait until I have 10, 20, 30 grams in storage, and then I would get a delivery then. If you want to get a delivery of 1 gram, you want to get that delivered to your home, that's entirely up to yourself. But a better way, a more sensible way would be wait until you have 10 saved up, or maybe you have 20, 30, 40 grams saved up, and then ask for a delivery, and that brings your delivery price down as well. Now number 5, liquidating them again. What do people do now? There's, as I said, there's 250,000 customers out there around the world. There's thousands of Karatbars in people's possessions around their homes. So if you want to liquidate them again, if you wanted to change them back into money, if you like, well, you have various options. Number 1 is you could take them to any jeweler anywhere in the world, and a jeweler can change them back into money. They will give you a buyback price. Lots of jewelers out there buy gold. You will find also that if you actually show Karatbars to people, they will want to buy them off you anyway. I've been an example. I was at a wedding last year and I had two men fighting over one Karatbar which I had in my wallet, and one was offering me £80 sterling for that. Now that's over €100 for a card that was worth €47 that day. But they just wanted to have their own physical gold in their own possession. So from a point of view of liquidating them again, you have absolutely no problem in getting selling them that way. Third thing is, which is more practical for a lot of people, is Karatbars International will buy your gold back from you. Karatbars do have a buyback price, and you will see that that buyback price is also above the price that you will get from any gold dealer locally as well. So fantastic buyback prices too. The last way is, and this is the great plan for the company, Karatbars are different phases in different countries. The US are way ahead of everyone else, and in the US at the moment there are businesses that are opening as what called Karatbars exchange centres. So let's imagine you own an opticians, you want to become a K exchange centre. If there's someone locally who wants to get their eyes tested, rather than them coming in and paying with cash, they can come in and pay with their Karatbar, and that optician can give the person then a price on that gold, again which will be higher than the buyback price that Karatbars International will be given as well. So businesses now can get involved and become Karatbars exchange centres. Those businesses could obviously buy their own gold and actually sell that gold out to customers as well. So this is a fantastic way to introduce gold back into the mainstream as a currency. Now gold is currency, gold has always been currency. So isn't it great to think that after 150 years, whenever the gold was taken off us and put into the banks, and we were given gold-backed IOUs, that now the thing is going full circle, and that gold can actually be used to pay for goods and services, as it always has been and has done in the past. Now there are countries getting ahead of this. I know in Singapore there are some businesses now that are paying people their wages in gold. Donald Trump actually did a property transaction a few weeks ago in gold. So gold is already being used as a medium of exchange for goods and services. Certain countries in the world are not accepting the dollar anymore as payment. So that should be giving people enough of a wake-up call that the world is flooded with billions and billions of dollars, which are becoming worth less and less and less. Another good example to give people is that whenever the SAS travel around the world on missions, they don't carry dollars, they don't carry sterling, they don't carry euros, they actually carry gold sovereigns. So that should tell you the importance of actually having your own physical gold. Now let me talk about Karatbars prices for a second. As I mentioned before, whenever people look at prices of gold, they normally go to prices like goldprice.org, or they just type into Google gold price today or gold price USA today and things like this. The problem with that is whenever you look up the price of 1 gram of gold today, you might see, for example, it would be, say, something along the lines of 34 euros per gram. But that is spot price. That's got nothing to do with retail price. So let me look at prices with Karatbars for a second. If you look at this screenshot, this is from last week actually. Now the price of gold has actually gone up to 54 euros per gram in the past week. So I'm going to upgrade this slide for next week, but it goes to show you how big a swing there can actually be. But 48.91 was the price, just to give you an idea. It works out exactly the same anyway. What I'm going to talk about right now. 48.91 for 1 gram of gold. If you wanted to buy a 2.5 gram card with Karatbars International, the prices you can see there comes out at 108.65. That works out at 43.46 per gram. At the bottom there you can see a 5 gram card, which is 193.90. That actually brings the price down to 38.78 per gram. So whenever people do look at the price per gram in Karatbars International, that is the retail price per gram for 1 gram of gold if that's what you want to buy. Personally, if I was going to be buying gold, I would wait until I have 5 grams, enough to buy 5 grams, and then I would go to the website. I would buy a 5 gram card, or 2 5 gram cards, or 3 5 gram cards. That way I'm getting my gold at the best price. The problem is whenever people look at Karatbars International, they don't take the time to register, which is free, as we know. So people are worried that if they try and register, they have to enter a credit card or something. It's not the case. You can just register. It's like an open shop. Register, go to the product purchase section. You will see there on the top right of the picture on your screen, classic gold card. If you click on that, you'll see the classic gold cards, and you can see the prices there. Now, as I said to you, in the past few days, the price of gold has gone up. The price increases and decreases with the price every day. It was at €47 per gram just over a week ago. We're now up to 54.69 or something today. And these things are happening because of what happened with the Swiss franc. It's happening because of hedge funds going bust in Florida. There are lots of things going on out there in the world that are affecting people. Are getting fed up with people, bankers, if you like, and people working on hedge funds, gambling with people's money that they're investing. So people are now going back to gold again. And as we know from a history of time, from the Greek Empire, Roman Empire, the US Empire, if you want to call it that, people end up always going back to gold. So if you're talking to customers, please do tell them, if they look at the price for a gram, and if they are concerned about price, tell them to go to the back office, take a look at the price for 2.5 gram and 5 gram carats as well. It's the same as anything you buy. If you buy more of something, you get it at a better price. There's too many blogs out there, too many people writing blog posts because they simply writing negative things because they simply go to the website, they see 48.91 per gram, they look up the price, the spot price, which is the traded price of gold, which has nothing to do with retail, but they might see that at say €30 per gram, and then they're writing things like, oh, Karatbars is 40% overpriced. Not at all, not by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know of any other website where I can go now to a 5-year-old company there and buy myself 1 gram or 2.5 gram or 5 grams of gold and have it stored or have it delivered to my home at a better price than Karatbars are doing. And we're talking about 999.9 grade. We're talking about buying from a company that has a far better buyback price than any other company. We're also talking about buying gold in a format that can be used in exchange centres, and we're talking about buying from a company with a proud 5-year history as well. So there are many things that you take into account. There are websites out there advertising things like €40 per gram. You go to the website, you go to the checkout, and you find that the minimum order is $250. You find that the minimum order is 25 grams. These companies aren't set up for gold by the gram, 2.5 gram and 5 gram. Karatbars are. It's about gold for the masses. As I said before, if you can afford to go and buy an ounce, buy an ounce. It's not, Karatbars is not for you. If you can afford to buy a kilo, go and buy a kilo because you're getting it at a much better price. Karatbars isn't for you. But if you want to buy gold in such a way that it's in small denominations that are easily moved around, that can be easily traded again for goods and services, then Karatbars is for you. That's the difference. So following on from that, how Karatbars launches is very important. There are different phases. Phase 1 is building the distributor network. I liken it to McDonald's were in the UK and the USA, and KFC were in the USA before they came to the UK. And the first thing they need to do is build the network. You can't sell Big Macs if you don't have a McDonald's. So we need to build the distributor network first of all. Phase 2 then is country meetings, training, building the customer numbers in that country through the branding cards, through people setting up their own savings accounts to buy maybe 1 gram a month or 10 grams a month or whatever they want to buy. Phase 3 then is obviously opening the K exchange centres, which then is from the 4th year on. USA now is into that stage, 4th year stage. In Ireland at the minute, as you can see in the centre there, I'm recruiting a team of 50 to 100 active affiliates in the next 12 months. I am recruiting those guys. Those guys are starting with Karatbars International. We have some of them now. I'm training them. They're learning their products. They're learning all about the business and how to promote the business. And this is what this presentation is about as well. The guys that I'm actually finding now and the new recruits that we're bringing in, this video is designed to help them. Customers can register now and they can buy gold. Obviously, anybody can register now as a customer and buy gold here in Ireland. But that's not my main focus until the distributor affiliate network is completed. Countries such as the USA and Spain, after 4 years, already have thousands of distributors and customers and are now opening exchange centres. So fantastic opportunity. If I was in the USA now at the moment, I might be out focused on the K exchange centres, but I'm not. I'm in Ireland, so here we're building the distributor network. I know that the distributor network's very advanced in Spain and Czech Republic, and Karatbars is now in 123 countries, as I said. Now, Karatbars is a very simple business as well, as I've been saying from the beginning. Very simple, very straightforward products-based business. Now, an affiliate with zero downline, as I said, there's no cost to registering or to start working with Karatbars International. An affiliate with zero downline, no referrals at all, it's not MLM, remember. If they have 100 customers, and those 100 customers are saving 1 gram of gold each per week. Now, I have people who might buy 10 grams, they might buy 20 grams, but I'm, for the purposes of this example, it's just an example, 100 customers saving 1 gram of gold each per week. It's easy to work out. that would earn you approximately €700 or $974 per month in income. Now, for some people that might be life-changing, for some people it might be a bit of extra income, for some people it might just buy them a holiday or something over the course of a year. But if you go out and find 100 customers and you actually get some Karatbars, you go and show them to some people, if they decide to set up a savings account and they go in there and buy 1 gram of gold each per week, they might buy 5 grams every week, they might buy 5 grams a month, but 1 gram of gold each a week for 100 people will make you €700. That's because, as you can see here at the top, 400 grams is at €50, just for example again, will mean that you've done €20,000 in turnover. That means you're on 3.5% commission, or €700. You earn up to 6% on all the gold purchases by your customers. If you sell 400 grams in a month, that would be 3.5%. There's zero cost for you to doing this. Karatbars give everybody this opportunity for free, to everyone in 123 countries around the world. So if you like the look of that, as I said, completely free. Karatbars don't tell you have to buy an amount of product every month like MLM businesses do. Karatbars are not asking you for money up front like MLM businesses do. You don't have to pay anything to activate your customer or affiliate account today. So once you finish watching this, get the link, register, and away you go. Now, if you think you could help Karatbars find affiliates, which is what I'm doing at the moment as a sales trainer, Karatbars obviously can't go out and send a sales trainer into 123 countries. So people like myself take on that mantle of doing that. Karatbars need affiliates, otherwise known as salespeople, to promote the business. It's word of mouth marketing. Alright, it's nothing illegal. Karatbars or conventional companies spend their money advertising budget on maybe their advertising budget on advertising on TV and newspapers. Karatbars have decided not to do that because they quickly want to get to 194 countries. And the best way to do that is through word of mouth marketing. If you find some affiliates, you earn from what they earn too. Becoming an active affiliate like this, if you want to become a full-time Karatbars person, then you're going to need marketing materials, you're going to need bonus cards, you're going to need some product, and that's a slightly different way of starting. If you want to start like this, you can start earning in minutes. Number one, you can buy a marketing package, and the important thing about these marketing packages again is that it's a one-off cost. There are no monthly or yearly fees or no ongoing costs. So again, it's not MLM, it's not some sort of pyramid business or anything like that. It's a one-off cost to buy your marketing pack. In that marketing pack will be more value of products than what it's actually costing you. So you're getting the cost of the products at a discount by buying the marketing package. You then go to the product purchase section. Once you've decided on your package, go to the product purchase section and you can pay for it using your credit card, a bank transfer, or using your e-wallet. Now this is very simple and straightforward. There are only 4 packages you can choose from. Bronze, which is €99, silver €279, gold €625, or VIP €604. The price might be slightly different whenever you log in, but that's because there's gold in these packages. It's a real thing. It's not some online tool suite. This is real product, real merchandise that you're buying. You can start at any level you like and move up by paying the difference at any time. So you could start off as a silver package member. That's what I did. I started as a silver in the business. My package arrived in the post. I loved what I saw in the package, so I upgraded to VIP. So I just paid the difference at the time between $279 and $1604. And as I said, it's a one-off cost, no monthly fees, nothing like that else ever to pay. Once you've done that, then you simply need to invite other people to watch this presentation. Do not go out and try and explain Karatbars to people because their head is not in the right place for it. People don't even know that gold is money. People don't even know that gold is affordable now. So invite people to watch this presentation. Do not go out and try and reinvent the wheel. We have a very simple system. Just invite people to watch this presentation. Now inside the package when it arrives, you have the 1 gram classic card at the top there. You have a percentage bonus card, and at the bottom you have a €100 discount card. Again, if you want to buy one of the VIP packages, we have €100 discount cards here. Just get in touch with us. Number will be below the video more than likely, or get in touch with the person who told you about the presentation. They will give you €100 discount which you can use. At the bottom there you can see the brochures. It doesn't even do the brochures justice. They're fantastic, high quality glossy brochures. You have brochures there for key exchange centres, for gold if you're talking to customers. There's branding cards there if you want to go down the corporate route of selling the branding cards, which I showed you earlier. So basically everything you need to go out and start running your business. It's a bit like buying a franchise. If you buy a franchise, you get everything you need. you're buying a business in a box. With Karatbars, you get every single thing you need: brochures, leaflets, discount cards, key exchange centres, stickers. Everything you need comes out in the post and is delivered by FedEx. Now these are the different packages. I'll just run through them quickly for you. The bronze package is 99, which is the starter pack. Doesn't include any gold, this one. But you get one of the €100 off cards inside that. They cost €80 each, by the way. And you get one 3% discount card as well. 3% discount card you can give to people. It gives them 3% off all their purchases for 12 months. You earn 5% commission on personal package sales, and you earn €10 per cycle in the dual system. The next package is the silver package, which is the one I told you I started on at the very beginning. You can see here we have language there, which you can choose: English, French, Italian, Spanish. All different brochures are already produced in the different languages because we have people in different countries. You would simply go to checkout, which you can see in the right there. Quantity would be 1. Press checkout, pay with credit or debit card. Very simple. You get 1 gram of gold in your silver package. You get 3 of each of the bonus cards and discount cards, and you now go from 5% commission as a bronze package holder to 10% commission as a silver, and you now earn €40 per cycle in the dual system. I'll explain that in a few moments. The Karatbars gold package, 2 grams of gold, 7 and 5 of each of the cards. You go from 10% commission now to 15% commission, and you earn €60 per cycle in the dual system. So this is very simple and straightforward. The VIP package, which is the package I'm on now at the moment, is your top package there. You have 3 grams of gold, you have 20 and 10 of the discount cards and bonus cards. And every single one of these packages, please remember that there are no monthly fees. There's no compulsory purchase that you have to make every month. So if you're not earning any money, then you don't have to pay anything. There's no monthly fees to worry about. There's no yearly fees to worry about. There's no money coming off your credit card every month, and all these sorts of things that people get with MLM businesses. You simply earn 20% commission on all direct sales. So as I said, in Ireland here, we're building the affiliate network. So if I was talking to someone today and they decided to buy a VIP package, they bought it using my referral link, I would earn 20% of that, which is 20% of 1601, which works out at €320. So very, very simple. You're either on 5%, 10%, 15 or 20, depending on which package you buy. You can start on whichever package you like and upgrade to whatever package you like whenever you like. So there's no time limit. There's no benefit from buying the larger package. You can buy the silver and move up. You can buy the gold and move up. So, but really the thing that you need to get your head around with Karatbars is that it's very relaxed. It's very easy going. You're not going, no one is ever going to join Karatbars and buy a package and then think, oh, I've got money going out every month. Any money you make is your own. You're paid that every single Friday. It's a very simple, easy, straightforward system. And as I said, you earn €80 per cycle in the dual system then as well with the VIP. So, let me talk about the dual system for a moment. If you've ever been involved in any type of MLM business before, you may have seen binaries. Please do not confuse the Karatbars dual system. It's called the Karatbars dual system. It's got nothing to do with binaries, and I'll explain to you now why. In the picture here, you can see this man at the top. We could say that's you. Well, he has a left team, so you build a left team, and you also build a right team. Now, depending on which team you're in, you may get overspill and things like that. So you may see people appearing here that you haven't actually recruited yourself. You still get the benefit of those people. So let's imagine the man here on the left, he decides to buy 25 grams of gold. So what happens then? Well, as you can see in the key at the bottom, 1 gram of gold gives you 1 unit. Well, if he bought 25 grams of gold, that means you would get the commission on the gold, but you'd also get 25 units. So you can see here, you'd have 25 units on your left. Now let's imagine one of the ladies over here on the right, this one, and it doesn't matter who the person is, they decided they wanted to buy 1 gold package, 1 gold marketing package. Well, if they buy a gold marketing package, you get 50 units. That would mean then that you have 25 units on the left and 50 units on the right. This could be either side, it could be right or left. But then the important thing then is you know that you've had 1 cycle. So 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, you've had 1 cycle. So you know then, well, if you're a bronze package, silver, gold or VIP, how much that will earn you. So if you're a bronze package member, you'd earn €10. Silver package is 40, sorry. The gold package is 60, and the VIP package is €80. So I know that if I have 25 units on one side today and 50 on the other, I will get 1 cycle, and that will give me €80 of a payment. So for example, today before I started recording this, I had there was over 150 units came through. That 150 units has given me 2 cycles, so that's 160 euros I made today before I actually got up. So very, very simple, very, very straightforward. Now here's the exciting point about this. On the team here on the left and the right, it doesn't matter who buys the units or what they buy. It doesn't matter who referred them. It doesn't matter which package you're on or which package they're on. It's all irrelevant. If this person here was in my group, for example, there are 3,700 and something people. If number 3,701 today decides to buy a VIP package, I will get the 100 units, and so will every single person in between. So every single person between you and that person who has a marketing pack will get those 100 units as well. I've never ever seen that before in 19 years of direct sales. The other thing is, it doesn't matter where the units happen, anywhere in your downline to infinity, and you can track every single person. You can track every single unit that happens in your back office, because you can see every purchase. You can see who made it. You can go to your dual system. You can see who referred them. You can track everything. So fantastic, fantastically easy, very, very straightforward. The only things you need to learn are silver's 20, gold's 50, VIP's 100, and a gram of gold's 1. Those are the bulk of your purchases, are your 1 grams, 2.5 gram, 5 gram purchases, and the packages as well. And then obviously, you know, if you're a silver package member, you'll get 40 euros every time there's a cycle, and if you're VIP, there's 80. So very, very simple, very, very straightforward. The last point, which is a fantastic point as well, is that the units stay there until they cycle. Let's imagine you join Karatbars today, you decide to buy a VIP package, but then tomorrow you broke your leg and you were in hospital for 6 months, God forbid. Well, if you had some units there that were occurring, those units will stay there until you get the cycles. With a lot of MLM businesses, there's lots of trip steps, there's things there designed to take the money away from the people who earned it, and this is why people hate MLM. So an example would be, there might be a cycle in an MLM business that would be, you have to get 50 units on one side and 50 on the other, but if you don't get them within the calendar month, then you start the next month on 0. Well, none of those trip steps happen in Karatbars. The units, if the units happen, you get them. It doesn't matter who buys them, why they bought them, if there was 5,000 people between you and them, none of that matters. Very simple and straightforward, and all you have to know is whatever package you're on, you're either getting 10, 40, 60 or 80 as a payment. Units convert to money. Every single purchase by anyone anywhere in your team converts to money for you. 75 units is one cycle, and as I said, 10, 40, 60, 80. Very, very simple and straightforward for you to learn. Karatbars commissions are paid weekly, which is very important as well. There's no waiting around for your money. So this week, for example, any sales I do up until Friday, then I'll be paid for those next Friday. The fantastic thing about Karatbars is Karatbars pay you every single Friday on the company MasterCard, which you can see in this picture here. It's the exact same size as the Karatbar. That's why I've put that there just to show you. And that's why a lot of affiliates will actually keep their MasterCard in their wallet and keep a Karatbar in their wallet. And it's very, very, very easy to build your business whenever you've got credibility like this. You've got a product that you can hand to someone out of your wallet, and you will, whenever you see the look in their face, you'll realize what the company's all about. You also have then the MasterCard, which again is fantastic credibility. You do not just go out and get a deal with MasterCard. That card actually won the Design of the Year Award 2013. So fantastic affiliation with MasterCard. And as I said, MasterCard can be used in 20 million outlets around the world, and you can actually go and take your money as cash out of any ATM any Friday morning as well. It's paid on a Friday, but you can take it out any day you like. So how much would you like to earn in a system like this? Hopefully it's got your head thinking now about how many units you could, if you get some customers, get some customers going, get those customers buying, maybe some corporate clients, and help build the affiliate network as well. So do a little bit of everything. I'll give you an example here as a VIP member, which is what I am. So if you sell one VIP package per week for 4 weeks, let's take his first month as an example, you would earn €1,283.20 as a direct commission. So that's one sale per week. Now I know people who go out and do sales and sell all sorts of things on the street and selling for charities and various different things like this. One sale per week. If you went and spoke to 20, 30 customers every day, one sale per week is nothing, but it could still earn you €1,283. That's about $1,635 in your first month. Plus you'll earn 400 personal units. And remember, every 75 works out at another €80. So let's just say another 2 or 3 cycles on top of that. So it's another €270 on top of your 1,283. That's just for getting one sale each a week as a VIP package, which is exactly what you've done yourself. So not a lot to earn that sort of money. Number 2, the dual team commission then, 25 units one side and 50 on the other, anywhere in your downline to infinity. And as I said, unlike most online businesses, you never lose out because units remain there until they cycle. Now if you just get one cycle per day, 75 units, that will work out at $100 per day, €80 per day, or $3,300 per month in income. 5 cycles per day, 325 units, which again isn't a lot. If you imagine you build up a group of a couple of hundred people, I've got 3,700, so even if you had a couple of hundred people there that were maybe buying 1 gram of gold each a week, or somebody was buying a gold package or whatever, 5 cycles per day is only 325 units. It's $600 per day, or $16,000 per month in income. Try and get your head around that for a little minute. You're actually selling a product to people. They're actually buying a product that they will enjoy and that they will get benefit from. You're selling them something, so people are just actually exchanging bad money, which is paper money, for gold. So you're never going to get any returns on the product. And if you get up to 5 cycles per day, that will earn you $16,000 per month in income. And that does not include the direct commission sales either. Just try and get your head around that for a moment. I know people who are getting 10, 15 cycles and more per day in the company already. And don't forget, we're only in 123 countries. We're still looking to get into 194. The opportunity is massive. You also earn up to 6% on all your gold sales, obviously, as well. And that's in the uni level, and that's your commission on your gold sales. So that's just 3 ways that you can earn direct commission if you want to go down that road. Help us build the affiliate network. Number 2, you can build your dual team commissions, which is your building up your left and right team. Or 3, you can earn up to 6% on all gold sales in the uni level, which is your commission on your straightforward gold sales. So lots of different ways to earn there, but you can start doing that today. There's extra bonuses obviously then as well. People like getting these things. Like I enjoy them as well. There's gold iPhone, there's trip to Dubai, there's mega trips, there's a gold Rolex. I saw 2 of those were given out in November. There's cars as well. There's cars up for grabs, luxury sports cars, and even a luxury villa in the compensation plan. Sometimes people are motivated more by the prestige of winning prizes than they are of the money as well. Some of the success stories from the last few years, you can see Bonnie there on the top. There's on the bottom left, Karatbars actually gave away 10 cars I think it was last February or March. Actually gave away the 10 cars, and people went over there and were handed the keys, and they drove off in the brand new Jeep Cherokees, which was a great event. We also had the cruise, which left from Miami last year. So if you like that sort of thing, if you'd like to go and earn a car just for doing your job, just for telling people about the value of actually owning gold, there's lots of great incentives and things to go for there as well. So finally, how do you promote your Karatbars business? Now let's say, for example, like me, you decided you want to go and buy a VIP package or any package. You think, I'm going to do this full time, I want to really get stuck into this now. How do I build this business? Well, number 1, you simply ask people to register free on your website and take a look at your products. Remember, there's no joining fee. It's not like any of those online businesses you might be thinking about. People just need your referral link. They just need to register for free and have a look at the products. Then I would ask people to watch any daily presentation. Now, every day of the week at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern at karatbarswebinar.com, if you want to write that down, karatbarswebinar.com. That's a presentation done by people in the Leadership Council. I used to do them myself last year before I started doing my own presentation. But every single day at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern, ask people to watch that presentation, and then people will come back to you then at the end. Number 3, you can also ask people to have a look at thismightbeofinterest.com, if you want to write that down, thismightbeofinterest.com, and that's this presentation. It's live 24/7 anywhere in the world, and I update it every week. So you can just ask people to watch this presentation, and if they get back to you, they may be interested. If they don't get back to you, that's absolutely fine as well. I would never try and sell something to someone who's not interested. To give an example, the person who brought me to Karatbars asked, this was the sales pitch, Brian, have you got 45 minutes free? I said yes. He said, could you take a look at a video and let me know what you think? I said yes, no problem. So he gave me the link. I watched the presentation. I couldn't believe that I had the opportunity to sell gold bullion to the general public. I thought it was brilliant. This is before I knew anything about gold being money or anything like that. From a straightforward product point of view, I thought, great. I've sold products before, and whenever a new product come out, I lost a load of my customers. Well, I realised very quickly that you can't make 25 karat gold. So if I have my own customers buying from me, and Karatbars have the best prices, then there's no reason for them to ever go to any other company. I also realised very quickly Karatbars was a 3-year-old company then. I thought, this company is up and running, so no pre-launches, no chances of it failing after 2 or 3 months like most of them do. So all those things just said to me, get back to that person and get the referral link. And that's what I did. I registered. Since that, I've brought in about 380 customers of my own. I now look after a total group of 3,700 people, and I've never looked back. So you're looking for the Brian McGinty's out there. So what I would say to you is keep showing this presentation to people. Get thismightbeofinterest.com, send that out to people, email it to people. Just put it on a business card with your telephone number below it, and the people who do realise how big the opportunity is here will get back to you. You won't have to go and calling them up, and you won't have to go chasing them, because they immediately will see how massive an opportunity Karatbars International is. Now, if you're the sort of person who doesn't like talking to people, doesn't like approaching people, don't like talking to family and friends, that's fine. Karatbars provide a complete marketing system. It's in the back office, loads of landing pages. You can buy leads. There's 1,000 different things you can do with this. You can create your own websites, create your own videos. There's lead capture forms. There's contact managers, autoresponders. All the emails for the autoresponders are even all written for you. So it doesn't get any easier than that. So if you're the type of person who likes working online, it's all there for you, and it's all provided in the back office as well. So you never have to, if you just do decide to join Karatbars today, you never have to go outside the site. Everything you need is inside the site for you. So what do you have to do next? Well, this is very, very important. Number one, get back to the person who told you about this presentation. Thank them, first of all, for telling you about this company. It may be only starting in your country, which would be fantastic. If you're in the USA, there's such an opportunity over there now for people to go to K-Exchange centres. So many countries now are starting to embrace Karatbars International. Again, there's 7 billion people in the world. There's only 250,000 people registered with Karatbars International. There's a long, long, long way to go yet. But get back to the person who told you about this presentation. Thank them, as I said. Ask them for their referral link. You'll need that, and then register. It'll take you 2 minutes to register. There's 2 buttons there. An affiliate, click as an affiliate, or register as an affiliate, register as a customer. Customer and affiliates exactly the same. They're both free. The only difference is affiliates get to see all the stuff about marketing and sales, whereas customers don't. A lot of times customers don't want to see all that stuff. Number 2, upload your ID and proof of address. It's called KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. Karatbars is a very legitimate company. Karatbars cannot send out packages, marketing packages, can't send out gold to people unless they've proven who they are. But it's very simple. Just a photographic ID like a driving license or passport. You can take a picture on a Samsung Galaxy or an iPhone, something like that. Take a picture, upload the JPEG, email it to yourself, upload the JPEG if you don't have a scanner, and proof of address, which must be in the last 3 months. So once you've done that, normally they're approved within 24-48 hours, and then you can buy your package, buy your gold, buy your products, buy whatever you want then. Number 3 then, if you want to become an active affiliate and you want to take part in the dual system, as I said before, you can start for free. You can just sell your gold and get paid in the uni level, paid in the gold sales. If you want to take part in the dual system and earn the cycles, then you can buy a marketing pack. Marketing pack is a one-off cost, as I said, either 99, 285 or thereabouts, 620 or 1604. If you want to buy a VIP package, please get back to the person who told you about the presentation, because they will have a €100 discount card more than likely that they can give you. If they don't have one, can you ask them to get back to me and I'll get one for you. Number 4, simply ask people to watch the live webinar, as I said, at karatbarswebinar.com, or if they can't make that, a lot of people can't make those times, my recording is on thismightbeofinterest.com 24/7. Then, if the people get back to you and have questions, and this is very, very important, this is just for my group and my team, if they have questions, my support desk is open every day. I will take their calls. So remember, if you join Karatbars, you buy your marketing package and you're talking to people, you've asked them to watch the presentation. If they have some questions, pass them to me. I will take their calls. I'm full-time doing this. I know there isn't a question about Karatbars that I haven't been asked already, so I can answer people's questions quickly, and I can help people get started quickly as well. I'll answer the questions. I will also train those people. So every week I normally have between 5 and 10 people on training. As those people get into week 2, week 3, they then start to get more confident themselves. They can answer questions themselves, and then I have another batch of people coming through from the following week. So if you do decide to join Karatbars International, not only will I train you, I will also train your customers and your affiliates as well. So I will support your customers and your affiliates. How I do that is through email, through telephone, Viber, WhatsApp or Skype. My Skype is Online Company Review. My telephone, Viber, WhatsApp is there, 0044751650 Now, if you're watching this and you're not sure if you're in my team or not, send me a text or Viber or WhatsApp to that message, and just let me know who your referrer is, and I'll tell you if you're in my group or not. Alright? This service is completely free. The reason I do this, as I said, I've been a sales trainer for 19 years, and whenever you start any new company, whenever you start any new business, the thing is you feel uncomfortable about answering questions. A great stat is that did you know that salespeople, when they start in any business, over 80% of people never actually talk to more than 3 people, because sometimes the first person might be excited about it, the second person might say no, I don't like that, I don't like that type of business, and then they don't want to ask anyone else. Very, very sad, but that's why so many people give up on sales, because they get a negative reaction and they don't know how to deal with it. So what I say to you is, get started in Karatbars today. Start getting my link out to people. This might be of interest.com. If people come back to you and they're interested, you can pass them over to me, and that way this will give you a bit of momentum. I'll help you, I'll train those people, I'll get them up and running, and that will give you a bit of confidence then that you can see how the business can work for you as well. Plus you make the money on it as well, of course. Last of all, just to say, you sell great products at great prices and you represent a great company in Karatbars International. Remember, 250,000 people, 123 countries. The company works with companies like FedEx and MasterCard. The train's already moving. It's not some sort of pre-launch. Everything you need is in place now right away. You can start part-time if you like. You can start full-time if you like. The main thing is, whenever you get started, please get in touch. We have a fantastic system called the 100 Steps to Success, and it's just a way for you to track how many customers you've spoken to, and you can track your own success as well, and we can work with you to help train you and make you a good solid salesperson as well. So thanks very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll be recording this again in a couple of weeks again, so always take a look at the date. Normally 1 to 2 weeks. I'll always record a new copy of this, and it will be up on the internet for you. So thanks very much for listening, and have a great week.